How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Rimworld, you know the jam by now. We do have 22 man-hunting timberwolves on the thing. We're locked inside ours, so we can actually get some stuff done today. So I think getting a hospital up will be really important, just so we can move these beds across rather than wasting resources through destructing them and then building them up again. Yeah, we definitely don't want to be going outside anytime soon. I think we're going to get that power cell, obviously, once this mission has been done. It'll be interesting how much power. I imagine it will be like a minimum amount of power it will generate. But just the fact that we could have something that just passively generates power and we don't have to do anything about it is really, really cool. Because it's that power cell. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to like power the base on its own because geez, that would be powerful. It might, but I doubt it. So, what's the plan for this episode? Oh, I'm glad you asked, party people. Oh boy, am I glad you asked. Really need to be getting back into research, to be fair. Or doing a lot more research than actually what we've been doing. I mean, there's a farmer that's passing by. Luckily, the man-hunting wolves don't seem too interested. If the mech cluster was up, like awake, they would have ran to them and destroyed them for us, which would have been nice. So yeah, getting a hospital up I think is really, really important, just so we can have these beds up all the time. So when any illness, any injury happens, we can just run them into the hospital, which is going to be really, really good for our colony. I think it's going to be a good thing to add. Obviously leaving the space here for the advanced research table whenever that comes. Probably a little bit down the line. We've got more steel. Jeez, we've got so much steel in this colony. It's actually crazy. Most of our stockpile is steel. We just haven't got anything to actually use it on. The only thing I did was between saves was I clicked to like smooth the floor in here. So that's what Crow and Iamiro are doing now. Just to make it obviously as pretty as possible. Wooden door on there. We will stick a power conduit to come down here. And then we can just reinstall these beds directly in like this. So it just saves us building them when we've actually already got them. And they're all really good quality anyway. So I just think it just makes more sense. Reinstall. I think 4 beds at the time being like is going to be enough. So I might actually deconstruct this double bed. And then 2 of the statues are going to come out, I think. I don't know. Let's get we want this room well lit for operations, stuff like that. Perfect. So this is the medical. Machining is done, which is really, really cool. So we really need to be using something that's going to use some metal. Because we've got so much to burn at the moment. Could do plate armor just to get some armor up quickly. Oh, we need to do plate armor anyway to get flak armor. So what does machining? So we get the machining table. Let's go gunsmithing just so we can get some guns. Because we can even start building guns and selling them, I suppose. Solar panels. Could get solar panels because we are thinking of us extending our base down here. Because every one of their attacks, they've never bothered coming in this way. But again, it's going to be a very undefended thing. There's potentially a lot of resources that we would lose if that went wrong. Right, let's go plate armor. We said in the last episode about obviously getting armor and stuff, and now we're instantly ignoring what we've said. So it becomes a bit redundant. Yeah, so these statues, so reinstall that one down here. Reinstall that one in here. And then this is obviously going to be the dining / rec room. So we are going to make this a little bit bigger. We've got the time while we're obviously locked inside here to do this. So let's make this room bigger. We are going to have to make another door in here. I wonder if we just put a door there. The only problem we're going to have is when they get meals. But we might just make like a stockpile in here that they drop meals into. Because obviously it's going to be awkward every day them having to like do this walk. Oh, they're still outside. Like, they would mess us up so quick. They'd mess us up like Mike Tyson. That's what we need. We need a Mike Tyson. Aisha, why are you sleeping in there? Right, there we go. Medical beds. Perfect. Alright, is there anything else we need to do? No, I think we're doing the best things, because the medical room is only something that we really appreciate when obviously battles start happening like last time. If we would have had that, that would have been perfect for it. That's when you really start to appreciate it. Like, this medicine really needs to come down here. We will build shelves in here eventually. But I want to get the basics, because improving this room will do wonders for our moods and stuff. So it's got to be the priority, worrying about moods and stuff. I might just cancel it here, seeing if that's enough, because I am concerned obviously about sappers coming in through this way. Which would be more frustrating than anything. Right, come on, boys and girls. Because then we can put poker tables in and stuff like that, so they can have obviously really, really good rec time then. I thought that hoop got destroyed, but it's like hidden under that granite chunk. Very, very funny. Cool, cool, cool. Love how quickly we mine. It actually makes doing stuff like this thoroughly enjoyable. So, recreation. We're going to want a billiards table. Had to say that like a posh person. So if I just pause it, we can get that there. And then we can get a poker table. It's down here. I think only 4 people at a time can actually use the poker table, if I'm not mistaken. It's either 4 or 3. But I'll put 4 chairs around it anyway. Thought I heard them wolves taking down someone then. So yeah, we'll have that. We've got all the smooth stuff. We can move this table. I just want that light moved there for the time being, just so then I can move the dining room table. Perfect. No, I don't want to. I want to reinstall it. Can I rotate it? No! That's frustrating. My OCD can't handle that. Right, then we can put it there. Right, reinstall all these chairs, because we will need obviously another chair as well. Another stool even. There we go, so they're going to have good or better rec now, which would be lovely. Reinstall here. Then I'll even reinstall that down there, so obviously it looks like it fits in, even though it doesn't. Rec, have we got anything else? No, that's all we've got for the time being. Perfect. The wolves look like they're starting to leave now, which is pretty nice for us. Congratulations, we survived. Just as well, we're running out of wood. So now we've got 1 timber wolf that's hanging around. I'm going to queue up a load of tree cutting for when we come out. Because we're quite behind with obviously stockpiling wood. It's just because we use so much, it's crazy. But that is the name of the game. The name of the game is not Rimworld. It is log company simulator? I don't know, there's a simulator game for everything. Furniture. Pods arrived, so that should mean that all the timber wolves have gone, you would like to think. Right, open all them. So how big is this thing? It's not actually that big. It's going to ruin my life if it's in here, though. I mean, it's there. We could just build this room back, and it could be in the back of here. Mine that. Wait, how big is it again, sorry? It's quite small, really. Yeah, we put it in the back of here. So it's relatively safe. Obviously, unless an infestation happens, but depending how powerful it is. Because some things they'll let you, like, replace, but then you have, like, coolers where you can't reinstall, which is painful. Because then if you put them in the wrong place, you're sort of like, you have to accept the resource loss. And I'm not particularly efficient in where I place stuff anyway. Right, so let's put that in there. Hidden installation trove. We're not going anywhere yet until we're armoured up. We are not doing nothing about nothing. Right, there we go. Output 1,000. Okay, so it seems like it gives out as much as these generators. Oh, we can reinstall it, which is interesting. We'll set up to smooth all this floor because it's just a quick improvement that you can do just to make your base look nice. Okay, pretty perfect. Okay, so we could do with some more artwork. We'll have to rebuild an art table though, that's the only... Art bench, wooden art workbench. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Purple is just such a negative Nancy. Just outdoors, I love that. That's a negative. I shouldn't be outdoors. That's like me when I'm playing games and then I have to go and like communicate with other people, like your family and stuff, you know, and then I'm just like, I shouldn't be here. I should be playing games. I think we've all been there. Right, so furniture. Have we got shelves? If we get a marble shelf, does that have any beauty modifier? It has a 2 beauty modifier. So I could, logically, marble shelf. Let's get 2 in there. Reinstall, wait a minute. Yeah, reinstall this lamp. There. And then I can get 3, and then these can actually just have medicine on them. Because the problem is you don't want someone coming in here, then the doctor having to go all the way up here to then come down here. You want it in here ready. Alright, the art bench is up, which is awesome. These large sculptures. View a large sculpture. Grand sculpture. Should we make a large one? I just want to see what it actually is, to be fair. Make out of marble. I actually just want to see what it is. Right. So we don't want guns on it. So clear all. Only allow fresh. Manufactured. Medicine. Let herbal medicine go on it, but obviously herbal medicine does need to be in a freezer, but I still think its shelf life is still quite long. So I could just try and keep an eye on it, because that definitely won't go badly. So we'll put these as critical, because these always need to be full. And hopefully that gets done sooner rather than later. Oh, they got put down here. Clear all. Only fresh medicines. Right, there we go. So that medicine's come straight into there. The herbal medicine. Yeah, it's got 2.5 years shelf life. I think once it's on that stockpile, everything else will go on here. So yeah, I think that's a really good setup. So there we go. We have a mini little hospital, which is perfect. The rec room is getting sorted. Is anyone getting bonuses from the rec room? So decent rec room, decent dining room, cool. Really curious to see this large sculpture. Obviously, we'll get more stuff in here to make this room look even prettier. One colonist idol. Aisha, haven't you got stuff that you can haul? Yeah, you do. Shouldn't you be hauling the wood then instead of, like, being bored? Like, are you pretending to do work? Is this what's happening? Okay, life in the colony is as good as it's ever been. That's good timing. And they're sappers. Okay, they're only bow and arrow. Did it say they were attacking immediately? I think they do. So we've got 4 up there. Okay, they are all bow and arrows, so I think we should be pretty fine. Right, Lobster can go start to open all these doors. And we'll just bring everyone down again, and it's sort of the same as before. Purple chain shotgun. Chieftain chain shotgun. And Crow. Are we missing someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Oh, it's because Lobster has the other. Oh, yeah. I don't think it matters too much. Obviously, them destroying our defences is getting a bit tiresome. Lobster hasn't really got cover. I might put you back here. Anything I don't like with putting them back there is I want to be able to make sure they can fire as much as anyone else. Put Aisha there and Lobster there, and we'll just have to make sure we keep an eye out. So they'll come through our doors. Oh, don't go into our grow zone. Hopefully Eagle should break through first. And they'll... There we go. Wait, they're fleeing already? One group is fleeing. Okay. So it's like an army loss penalty. That must have been the smaller of the groups. They're going to set all this on fire, which... Okay. Right, here we go. So basically what's happening is they're walking out and the game wants, because they're ranged units, it wants to find cover. So they come back and then they have to use that doorway, which is perfect for us because obviously we have all the shots on them. Yeah, can't use combat commands, sadly. Right, here we go. Here's where the real fight is, really. Right, move you two back. There we go. I can't stun. Is everyone fine for health? I love how they ran through all this gunfire just to set our art bench or our stonecutter's table on fire. Purple's been hit. Preach health. Purple, get down here. Get down here, stay safe. Because we can't get into the medical bay. You two need to take him out. Just so then we can get Purple to the medical bay. There we go. Covering fire! Covering fire! Crow, are you injured as well? You're just about okay. Can you both shoot that person? Lobster, come down so you can get a shot. No, I'm trying to click on a... Oh, there we go. Oh, the fights are getting good. The fights are getting good. Okay, they broke the wall. They didn't set anything on fire, luckily. Like, it wouldn't have been the be-all and end-all, to be honest. We've got so much resources, it doesn't really truly matter. It's more like a slight inconvenience. Right, granite door back up there. Now, what this is telling me is our defences are lacking a little bit, but we are obviously holding up strong. Purple, 8 hours. Oh, we do need a doctor in this colony. Right. Chef Tran, come down 10. Crow, are you going to die as well? Okay. We shut you come and tend to Crow. And this is the great thing. So when they come and tend, everything's already here. So they can get it really quick and start healing up. I love it. And they're both going to be okay. Right, we'll check them, these people in here. Because if push came to shove, we could just turn this into a quick prism. Creepy breathing, physically dull. Annoying voice. The thing is, unless they're the perfect colonists, we're not going to worry about them. Because we're only interested in perfect colonists at this point. Right, there we go. Real home. Nice, nice, nice. Strip. You've got armour, so we want to strip you, really. Iamira, can you come strip? Because what gear do you have on? You have steel plate armour. Which is pretty nice. Gotta remember to strip people, so then obviously their stuff doesn't get tainted before they die. Okay, pretty perfect, pretty perfect. A lot of attacks, but some good defense. I think the only thing that's slightly not great are obviously the stonecutter's table and the art bench. Unless we just expand our outer defence. Right, so purple's got an infection. So it's always bound to happen. Obviously, the more we're getting hurt, the chances of infections are always going to go up. I mean, you got treated pretty quickly as a mad boomalope. Right, coming straight for us, bit boring. We'll probably just stay inside for this. Although we can't. Okay. Lobster. You two. Just take in as many people as possible, just in case, obviously, anything bad happens. Right, where is... Right, messages. Mad boomalope. Right, here we go. Just because it can blow up, I just don't want anything like too cray-cray to happen here. Because especially if it gets into melee with someone, that could be rather... That happening in someone's face wouldn't be as fun as tickle time. Okay, food is holding up pretty well. At some point we're going to have to get some obviously fine meals out. Purple? Purple, what are you doing, my boy? Right, his immunity's doing well. Don't know why he keeps getting up to do stuff. Yeah, let's make all this our home zone. Because anything that happens in here is going to affect us anyway. I wish they wouldn't put out fire if they were resting, but... Yeah, unless we just expand our defences, because we could, to be fair. Problem is they are aiming for this corner. And we do have to bear that in mind. Doesn't mean they won't come up and sap us from this direction, but the fact that every raider sapper that we've got so far has come from the top and has hit us right here sort of makes me think we should, because we can just build this bit out. Problem with obviously building it too far out is obviously if when, I say airdrops, but when things get dropped in, they'll cause problems, but I suppose they'll cause problems anyway. Food for thought, but obviously the defence is holding. We just obviously want to make sure we can keep it up holding. Right, medical, but see, that's why we wanted the medical room. It's just so handy. Just makes life that little bit easier. Large sculpture, 270 beauty. Oh, so it's only one bigger. So it's not even, that's not too cray-cray at all. What is this? Just a ritual store. So get rid of that. We do need to make a ritual room. Just for flavour, if nothing else. And then this can go in here. Make this room look really, really good. And yeah, I think we'll make a few of these. Because that's a lot of beauty that's going to be put in. So then if we have a look at our beauty modifier, that's 272 from one or two spaces. But if I pause it, Crow needs spacious pin. I'm trying to look for, so very impressive dining room 5. Cool. So yeah, get some large structures on. So then we can always move these lamps up here and get a large structures in there. Reinstall. Because the more happier they are in rooms, the more happier I'm going to be because they're happy. Comprende? Just say I'm like the mafia. Problem of Sanford. Yeah, but unless I know what you're going to give us, mate, we've got no reason to accept a colonist that isn't. I think especially with a tribal start, like you really can be more picky with people because you don't need 1 million colonists. And sometimes it hampers you having more. Okay, so we've got plate armour. So if I have a look at carpets quickly. So they only give 2 beauty. And when we have a look at our smooth floors, they give 2 anyway. So actually getting carpets is pretty redundant. Back to research. Melee damage, 8.6. Is that better than the gladiuses that we've been making? Yeah, it is actually. So I might do long blades. Just seeing if there's any other melee stuff like nearby. I've probably missed it. But yeah, let's get long blades. Because obviously we do want some melee persons. And then we can have some really good melee stuff going on. Which is obviously would be lovely jubbly. It's a word I'm trying to bring back. It's not as popular anymore. It's not cool with the kids. I'm not cool with the kids. And another raid. A group of mechanoids. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A termite thump cannon. This is going to be do or die for the colony. So, what we will need to do is we're going to make a new outfit that's called War. Or do I just... No, I think I do that in the meantime. I need to... Oh, the problem is Purple and Crow are still injured. Well, they're going to have to help. Okay. Let's just... So, our leader... Wear the flak armour. And the steel helmet. Then we got I suppose these guys are injured, so they should really have armour where possible. Helmet. Grenades. I think the grenades could actually get us out of this being like the worst situation ever. So the idea is... Hang on, let me just equip everyone. So that's 2 people with grenades. Lobster's got a charge rifle. You've got an SMG. Is the SMG going to be the best weapon for this? I think so. Tell everyone to obviously come inside, but they're going to put all that on. So are they all your melee? This is going to be the problem, this thump weapon, because it will just blow us up like a grenade. The melee cipher will be a bit frustrating to deal with. Are they attacking straight away? Are they attacking immediately? The thing is, they're going to come through this gap here. So because we know that, we can have the grenaders just bomb this area. God. I am Miro. It's not going to make much of a difference. But just shut this door. Right, people have equipped it. Purple come. Okay, no, Crow's coming to get that. No, wake up, Crow. We do have an incendiary launcher. I don't know if that's going to do too much against them. And we do have a flak vest in here as well. So come wear that, because all the armour that we can. We've got another helmet in here. You're going to get that simple helmet. Have we got any other... You're the charge rifles. Purple, you're the grenade. So after the flak vest, you're going to need a helmet as well. Because chances are you're probably going to get hit. Where are they? Have we still got a bit of time? We ain't got a lot of time. Sitting here, I don't know if we need to spread people out. Like Lobster. Here. Isha here. Iamiro here. Chef Tren. Iamiro. Can still stun though. It's got a widescreen. Okay, they're coming down. Want everyone spread out so they don't get just totally bombed by that thump cannon. Right, purple grenades. Okay, they're going to come down this way. There's only one person picked up grenades. To be fair, it's probably better. So, with not wanting to waste any time by pausing the game, I'm afraid it's that time. If you got to this point of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, pie people. Bye.